Hey everyone.
Hey, welcome back. You said hi first. Welcome. Okay, so today is number 3, mental capacity and transformation. Oh my gosh, mental capacity and transformation. Oh, this is just a little one. So what does unconditional peak experience look like in transformation and mental capacity? So let's talk about this. A lot of mental capacity in the traditional method, a lot of it is being tied up because it's like wasted in evaluating how your circumstances are going to affect you.
How they make you feel.
Yeah.
Especially how they make you feel, right?
Not just affect you physically, but how they will make you feel.
Oh, I would be happier if, or all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, how to avoid feeling bad. And you won't really realize how much is being taken up to figure that out until you stop doing it. It's almost like have you ever had your computer be really slow because a program is running in the background and you didn't realize it was on? Sometimes like an antivirus or something, or a photo upload or something will be going on in the background, and you just go, my computer's so slow, what's going on? And then you realize, oh, it's because I have this program. And so the program you have that's kind of trying to keep track of everything to see how it will make you feel, to see if it will have the potential to make you feel bad, that program, it's taking up a lot of your processing power. And oh my goodness, I experienced this so much. Like, I look back to the way I used to struggle to keep focused, struggle to think about a new idea. I remember even asking someone who was good at this, I said, how do you think about something? Like, when you have an idea, how do you just think about it instead of getting distracted and focusing on all these different other things, other trains of thoughts? And they said, well, it's something I like to think about, so I just think about it. Like, and I was like, well, I have things I like to think about too, but my brain it's always scattered. It's all over the place. And so, of course, I used crutches and things to help me stay focused. One of them was writing my ideas down. Another one was talking them out with someone and trying to stay focused. But it was a real effort for me to focus on one task with all of my brain capacity. And now that I am not using that system that checks every few minutes to see, is that going to make me happy or is that going to make me less happy, that program, I have so much more brain power. It's really amazing. Yeah. And I actually have an experience where I kind of went back to my previous way a little bit. Not really. I just had a lot less energy and focus ability for a while because I was fasting for 7 days. And I think I mentioned this in one of the others.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, but I just noticed the difference. Like, oh my gosh, this is how it used to be. I used to not be able to listen to someone and also be thinking about 3 things that they said before that I wanted to tie back into something they're saying now, and this concept I want to bring out, and like keeping it all in my head so that when I have the chance to speak, I can say that, but I'm also genuinely listening to what they're saying right now, which is a skill I didn't used to have. And I think it's really increased my empathy for people, my ability to listen.
Pay attention to them.
Yeah.
Because you're not so distracted by the noise in your own background.
Right?
Oh, I wanted to say too, because all of these are contexts to explain one thing, which is up. So I feel like we can kind of, I just wanted to say the difference in our relationship since your transformation has been that there's a lot less noise in what does she think, how does she feel, is she gonna get upset at this, is she gonna, like, there's so much more freedom and connection and openness in our relationship since. So like you were describing with being able to focus on a thought, or being able to, feel like you can just think about things you enjoy, and just, I feel like we have that way more in the relationship now too, where it's just this easy.
Yeah. You're not worried if something you say it wrong, I'm gonna get offended.
Misunderstand or get offended, or think I mean something that I don't mean, or even if I did mean it, you're not gonna take it and use it as a hammer to hit me over the head for the
Yeah.
next 3 years, or whatever. All these things. Like just
Yeah, exactly.
So just another example in thoughts, how easy it is to focus on your thinking because you have the enjoyment with you. So whatever words that mean that for you, in the relationship, that unconditional love, that's so nice to the people in your relationships. When you have a Stacy who loves you unconditionally and can work with your imperfections and things without losing her love for you, it's so nice. And then when it comes to her directions and her goals, to be able to enjoy moving towards them so she doesn't have to come up with ways to motivate herself or punishments if she doesn't, or all these external, I have to do this to push myself. So that was just a real quick recap of 3 of the contexts that we're talking about, and how they fit. So
yeah, just talking about the sense of self is open to constant growth and adaptation. Like,
oh, that's right, the transformation.
Yeah. How does this increased mental capacity help you with your transformation? Because you have vast energy sources available to make this transformation. And instead of feeling like it's hard work and effort and trying to resist that brain fog or that kind of overwhelm, people describe it as overwhelm, instead of letting that kind of get you distracted from your transformation, you can stay focused and have that extra energy because you're using up for your transformation, which kind of sounds backward, like you use the thing that you need to transform you.
But at the same time, it makes well, yeah, I mean, that does sound complicated in a way because you need it in order to make it happen. But you're describing all transformation, any kind of change, right?
Yeah.
Like any change you choose,
Yeah.
when you bring that, whatever word you guys are going to translate it into, when you bring that energy and enjoyment of change, instead of this is going to be hard and I have to push myself, if it's I'm going to have all of my mental capacity to focus on whatever change, to figure out what I want to unlearn, how I want to be different, and then you're not attached, your emotions aren't attached to the previous you, whatever your habits have been, and you're not beating yourself up guilty about whatever you have been. You're using this positive approach to the new you, whatever it is, whatever that new you is, right? I've seen you do this. You just like, oh, this is awesome. I just found an area I can improve. And this is gonna be so great. And I'm gonna do this, and it's just like, here's where I am. Here's where I want to be, and then rocket approach to it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So whatever that is in your words.
Yeah.
If you've experienced or seen it, or if you know Stacy, try to put that into words. So it's nice. I like, oh, you're talking about that. Oh, yeah.
Get Stacy. Okay, so mental capacity is expanded, and then the powers, and then we talk about just briefly, it powers rapid alterations of the myelin infrastructures. And if you're interested in that, Google it and figure out what that means if that sounds interesting to you, because there's a ton you can learn about what the brain is doing when it's learning and how you're getting new skills and enhancing what we call knowledge networks. But that could be its own book, its own
talent
course.
code. There's if you want just a book about growing talent and growing myelin, talent code. I don't remember the author, but that's one of the books. I'm sure there are a bunch.
Yeah.
One book is the talent code. We could put a comment or something.
Sure. Yeah. So I think that's what I wanted to say for today.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. See you guys.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.